Hello, my name is Joey Veltkamp. I'm a queer folk artist from Bremerton, Washington. What really motivates me is my daily life. Like sometimes I think of myself as a diarist. I'm not interested in creating things that have never been created. I'm just interested in documenting my daily life, and that involves a lot of things like cats and flowers and sometimes the occasional protest piece. My husband and I have 5 cats. It is Sylvester, Pearl, Lady Gray Baby Daisy, Calliope, and then we have Zuzu, who's named after a demon from The Exorcist. I started out making paintings and drawings just because that seemed the most accessible and kind of what was valued the most in the arts. I still draw and I still paint. I sketch everything out, all my pieces usually ahead of time. And often I will still employ some painting, but very little in the pieces. But I still think of them as soft paintings because of they're exactly how I painted. You know, all that's changed is instead of paint, I use the fabric. But I still, in my head, think of them as paintings. And some people, you know, like well, obviously they're quilts. I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess obviously they're quilts, but they're also still painting. But I migrated from the drawing and painting about probably 10 years ago to quilts or fiber because I was going through a rough patch, wasn't sure if I was going to come out the other end, and I was thinking about like legacy and what you leave behind, and I just thought I would be leaving a bunch of paintings for my mother and she couldn't hug them, and you know, like that was so sad. And so I started making fabrics, because the big quilts reminded me of kind of like, they were life size, they were like kind of a stand-in for my own body. And then they were soft, you know, they were cuddly, they were soft. If you left one behind, you know, it would be a reminder of the person. And so I started making fabrics, originally Fabric Works, thinking that they would be more consoling to people or something rather than just a hard old painting. I love the whole idea of soft power. As a gay man, I think I've never been attracted to kind of like brute force, you know, and so I love always kind of the quiet way of getting things done. Soft power would be collective action over brute force, or you know, like just taking maybe a softer approach to solving problems instead of, you know, hitting a hammer on the problem. Hard power is doing things the hard way, and soft power is doing things smarter.